Hi guys, this is Laura, Moonseeker of Light Guardian. Happy Valentine's Day, first of all. So, this is a reading for you guys that are in a soul connection. So, this could be twin flame, soulmate, karmic, doesn't matter, whatever you call it. It's a soul connection. Your soul knows their soul. This could be in separation, in union, communication, no communication, whatever. It's just a soul connection. So I want to start off getting some topics from the romance angels, topics that they want us to focus on, for us to focus on today, because it is Valentine's Day. So whatever's coming through is what Spirit wants us to know. It's what Divine wants us to know. I don't have a plan. I'm just kind of going with the flow here. So I'm going to get 3 cards. We have, this could be the one. We have, let your friends help you. And we have, express your love. So these are the 3 areas we're going to be focusing on when it comes to looking at our soul connection. The things that are going on in our soul connection, what we can do, where we need to work and heal on, things of that nature. So let's start with, this could be the one. So this could be the one. Excuse me. So what does Spirit want to tell us about this person? This person you're watching this video for? What are 3 things or 3 areas that Spirit would like us to know when it comes to this person? Why could this person be the one? You have already met the romantic partner you seek. So let's find out why. Why Spirit is saying that this could be the one. Jewel within a teardrop. Appreciation, spiritual and emotional reconnection. And we have the number 10 here. So it's numbers of completion. We're cycling something out. We're ending a cycle, starting anew. This person to you is someone who awakens your spiritual and emotional connection. You might have disconnected from it previously before meeting this person. There might have been something in your life that caused you to, just simply had enough. You had enough and you disconnected and you were like, I'm not gonna be emotional anymore. I'm not gonna, love. I'm not gonna feel. I'm not gonna let myself get dragged into another relationship or get swept off my feet. You also disconnected with Spirit, with the spiritual side of yourself. Something might have happened. You might have lost someone in your life. Something that you felt like, Spirit was not on your side when it came to that. But what this person is doing, this person who could be the one, they're showing you a way to appreciate that again, a way to open yourself up spiritually and open yourself up emotionally again. I feel like this person is breathing new life into you. New life you may have forgotten that you had, that you wanted, So this is why Spirit is telling you, this person that you're watching this video for, this could be the one. They open your eyes again. They open your heart again. They might remind you about things you may have forgotten or lost. So what else do we have? Night wind, facing fear, subconscious release and healing. 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 is numbers of challenges, but it's also numbers of change. So after the challenge comes change. So this person, again, they've come into your life because they have helped you face your fear. They have helped you release and to heal by awakening you again to the things you might have closed yourself off to before. Excuse me. What else do we have? We have Sacred Heart, passion, love, spiritual communion. So they bring this back into your life. They bring passion. They bring love. They set your heart ablaze again. Your heart is awakened. You can now feel again. Like you allow yourself to feel and express your emotions. You allow yourself to connect to spirit again, to find your spiritual self again. These are all really beautiful things that they bring into your life. This is why this could be the one, because they did something others may have tried, but they failed. They reawakened you. Or they awakened you to your path. You might have been asleep before and actually wasn't awakened to this at all before. But that's what they brought you. They brought you this new beginning, is what I'm getting. And that's beautiful. So let's look at let your friends help you. So in what manner are your friends going to help you? How are they going to help you on this soul connection journey that you're on? What is their purpose? How will they move you forward? How will they advise you? These two wanted to come up. I'm just going to put them to the side for now. Okay, so how can your friends help you? How will they help you on your journey? Transformation. A fresh new way of living emerges. So your friends are going to help you transform. They're going to help you find that freshness, that new energy you need to like spread your wings again and soar. Your friends will help you transition from this energy where you might not have had been letting yourself be emotional, allowing yourself to show your emotions, to appreciate your emotions and your spiritual side. They will help you transform back into who you were, to your authentic self. Excuse me. What else do we have? We have a wise leader. You are a beacon for others. I find that your friends will help you transform into this. They'll help you see all the things they see in you, the things you might not see in yourself. They will show you who you truly are and help you transform and step into your power so that you can be this guiding light, this beacon of hope for others, and be this wide leader that you're destined to be. And this is all ignited by this soul connection person coming into your life and reawakening you or awakening you for the first time. We have narrow pathway, tread thoughtfully. So when it comes to this, your friends helping you as well, I feel that there'll be some kind of like exercise caution is what I'm getting. Exercise caution and just be mindful that, you know, you can ask for help and you can accept support from others. But sometimes people will give you advice and support that you haven't asked for. They will just kind of push their advice on you and trying to force you to take it. It might not resonate for you. It may not be in line with your path. So tread thoughtfully and, you know, say thank you, but no thank you, in a way that doesn't push them away, because ultimately they just mean well. They just mean well and they want to help you. But some of your friends may not really get it. There's a bunch of friends that do. You have a handful of friends who know you truly and deeply. And these are the people you will go for, and you'll ask for help, and you'll accept their support. But then there's other people that in your life that you cherish them and everything, but and they mean well, they really do, but they just don't have a clue. They don't have a clue what you're going through. They don't have a clue how to really help you, but they will try to help anyway because they love you. And just remember that it comes from love. So when they are frustrating you, or you are feeling like they're just kind of blocking you rather than actually helping you, remember that they're coming from a place of love. So let's have a look at these two cards that fell out. We have impasse, reflect and redirect your energy. And we have uncovering treasure. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. So yeah, here it's about, I feel like it has to do with this treading carefully as well. I reflect and redirect your energy. When these people frustrate you, just, let it pass. Let it pass and redirect your energy. Because even though they might be on the wrong path for you, somewhere within there is uncovered treasure. Beneath the surface lays great bounty. You just need to kind of take that advice and brush it off and take the good bits from it. And once you kind of dig a little deeper, you uncover that treasure. And that treasure is that golden advice, that the advice you need, and that help you need for your transformation into this wise leader. And this is what your friends can bring to you when it comes to your soul connection journey. And all this ties into, how you will then interact with your soul connection person, the person you're watching this video for. But I'll get into that more. Express your love. So it says, go ahead and make a romantic gesture. So let's ask the universal prophecy cards. So you say, express your love. How should we express your love? What will this bring us if we express our love? What will the benefits of this be? We have grief. Heartache has the ability to consume you. Forgiving is not forgetting, but finding a different way to deal with life. Acknowledge and honor your feelings. This goes right back to the start, where we had spiritual and emotional disconnection with this. So, all this grief you've had, all this grief you've gone through, we are not forgiving them because we're doing it for them. We're doing it for ourselves, because when we forgive, we heal ourselves and we let ourselves let go. So don't let the heartache consume you. Don't let it drag you down. Forgive so that you can find a different way to deal with life. Just acknowledge your feelings and honor them. If you're sad, be sad. If you want to cry, cry. Crying is so cleansing for the soul. So when it comes to expressing your love, express the love for yourself as well. And this has to do with, expressing your grief, expressing your heartache, expressing the fact that sometimes you just need to sit down and have a good cry. And that's okay. What else? Freedom. It is your time to shine. Freedom belongs to those who feel, see, and breathe it. You have made it through the darkness, so rise to the light within. Again, we're talking about feelings. So do you see what happens here? Express your love, express your grief, express your heartache, cry, release those emotions, because when you do, you'll find your freedom. And once you find your freedom, you will be able to stand in your power and shine. Because you can feel it, you can see it, you can breathe it. This darkness you've gone through, this grief, is something now that you can put behind you and rise in the light within. We can't progress if we don't express ourselves. We can't progress if we don't allow ourselves to feel. We have to feel. It is so important. We have to be able to release those emotions in order for us to be able to move on. Otherwise, we'll just stay stuck. Okay, last message here. Meditate. Breathe in positive energy through meditation and open your heart. Whispers received in a clear mind will enable you to see the situation clearly. So, this is where you get to expressing your love. Because once you deal with your emotions, you find your freedom. You find that time to quiet your mind. Then you will hear divine, and the spirit will tell you how to clearly express your love to this person who could be the one. It starts with releasing your emotions, and that is very, very important. Okay, so let's go into how this person feels about you. Excuse me. Actually, no, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some other topics. And this topics will guide us as to what to look at. So this will be, let's ask Spirit, what do we need to know about our soul connection in order to be able to move forward in a positive way? We have winter. We have the answer is yes. We have settling. Kitty, come here. We have observer. And we have fall. So right off the get-go, I can see here that something's frozen. This connection has been put on ice, or it's frozen. We have, we might have put it on ice because things were not working out. We have the settling card there. Maybe we settled for some other connection. But let's break it down further. So we'll take these one at a time. So let's start with winter. So winter. First, I want to get a message from your soul connection. What do they have to say to you about winter? About this connection being frozen. About this connection being put on ice. They're saying, I am more affected than you know. Having put this relationship on ice has affected them more than you know. They may not have showed this to you, because they're concealing it from you, because they don't want you to know how much this affected them. Perhaps they are the ones that put this on ice, and then for them to turn around and tell you that this actually affected them and they didn't think it was going to affect them. They can't do that. They can't go to you and say, you know what, this was not what I wanted. This is not what I envisioned things to be. This is not how I thought I'd feel if I put this on ice. So what do we need to overcome? Like, what kind of shadows do we need to overcome to unfreeze this situation, or at least to start thawing the energies out? So I'm gonna pick one for you and one for them. So this is for them. We have stagnant. Kitty, come here, please. Come here. So we're stagnant. So they have just kind of, just like this relationship is frozen, they have become stuck. They become stagnant. They're just kind of like, I don't know, am I coming, am I going? What's going on now? Like, they're just standing there and they don't really know what they're going to do. They can't go towards you and tell you that this has affected them more than you know, because then they'll look ridiculous, because they are possibly the ones that actually put this on ice, or they forced your hand so that you had to put this on ice. So they need to find a way where they can shift that energy of feeling stagnant and move forward. Okay. So what do we have for you? Kitty, please. Thank you for your help, but you know, I'm good. We're good here. So what do we have for you? We have ruthless. So you might have, in turn, because of this, because of they put this on ice, you might have felt that they did something really ruthless to you. You might have felt really hurt by their cold, calculating behavior. To you, it felt ruthless and uncalled for. So you might be a bit unforgiving at the time. So that's why maybe they're like, I don't know how to say, come towards you and say, look, actually, I want to unfreeze this. This has affected me more than I thought it would. So, but they can't, because they are a bit guarded at the moment. But let's go into the other energies. Kitty, please. Please, please, please. He does like to help me sometimes, but sometimes he just likes to claw at the cards and eat the cards. So the answer is yes. The answer is yes. What's yes? What are we talking about here? Other than that, the answer is yes, this is a soul connection, and that we need to look at releasing our emotions like we've seen it before. And yes, this could be the one. Yes, let your friends help you. Yes, express your love. But what else do we have? The answer is yes. We have victim, we have separation. Yes, we're in separation. Yes, some people were left feeling like victims in this. They felt bound. And I feel that, funny enough, it's the person you're watching this video for, because they are the ones who are like, oh my God, this affected me more than I thought it would. Oh my God, I put this on ice. Now I don't know what to do. I'm like kind of frozen as well as I'm bound. We're separated and I don't know where to go. Either way, I acted in a ruthless manner. Now I don't know how to come back from that. We have someone's reminiscing, someone's, being very nostalgic about what happened in the past, about this, memories. They're holding on to the fond memories for dear life because they fucked it up, basically. That's what they did. Okay. We have vibrations and we have new directions. So before people can go in a new direction, as in go back towards this connection, people need to raise their vibrations. So yes, there is still a chance. There's a chance to get this back. We have these two hands here and three fists. We have three fists here holding on to something, as in, can we get it back? Can we take that back? Yes, you can. But you need to raise your vibrations. You need to better yourself. You need to be able to move in a new direction where you just peel off all the layers and you start fresh, naked. It's like a rebirth of yourself. Because if this is gonna happen again, we can't do this again. We can't be ruthless. We can't put things on ice because we feel like it. Because we're stagnant. You can't just freeze things, freeze this connection, because I feel like there is no second chance or third chance. You might get one chance at this again, but then no more. So we have fall. What is going on in the fall? Or what has fallen? We have tribe. We have release. And we have recognition. So I feel that in the fall, there was some major release. Some major release of things that perhaps didn't serve you anymore or serve them anymore. This is on the both sides, I feel. There was a release of foundations and beliefs that no longer served you. There was some kind of connection to tribe, to your soul family. I feel like people found their soul families. And in turn, they started to recognize what this connection was, where this connection belonged, how this connection kind of fits in with them and how they want things to be. I feel guided to get one of these cards. I feel there's something that needs to come out from these cards when it comes to recognizing this connection. Okay, last time. There we go. Playfulness. People need to go back to this playful energy that they started in. Things might have gotten too serious. It says here, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So it's about that. Find your inner playfulness again in this energy. When you're dealing with this person, release the past. Release that old energy. They know what this connection is because they recognized it. Now it's about finding your way back to your tribe. Finding a way back to each other where you kind of start fresh. Like going back to these cards here, like you need to acknowledge the grief, let go of the grief so you can find the freedom. And with that freedom comes, a new beginning. You can start over. You can find a new way of dealing with things and give each other a new start because people have transformed. People are new. We have settling. What are we settling? How are we settling? Who are we settling with? We have commitment. We have self-worth. So what I'm getting from this is that people settled. People settled for less because they didn't have the self-worth. I feel this is this person because they thought they could put this relationship on freeze. put it on ice. They'll be able to find someone else, or you'll still wait for them. But no, they didn't realize that they were settling for something less. Excuse me. They are finding the self-worth now, and they're trying to find a way to come forward towards you with this commitment. This is why they're observing you. This is why this card is here now. It makes sense. They're observing you on social media. They're observing you through friends and family. They're observing you in a way so that they can find out the best action to take, the best way to go, because it's a soul connection. The card may say soulmate, but to me, it's more that it's about soul connection. I think Kitty messed with my camera. Why is it not focusing? There we go. Soulmate. So it's a soulmate connection. It's a soul connection, and they know it. It's just that now they need to find a way to be able to get back to that, fight the way back to that. And Kat picked this card. I'll call him Kat. His name is Perot. Perot picked this card, inner child. This has to do with that they need to heal the inner child. This is where this lack of self-worth is coming from. This is why they felt that they could put this connection on ice and there'll be no consequences. But they've learned now that, actions have consequences, and you can't just, do things willy-nilly and they can get away with it. Okay, let's go into how they think about you, how they feel about you, and all that fun stuff. Okay, Kitty, you're gonna sit right there. Okay, so how does this person you're watching this video for, what's going on? How do they feel about you in their headspace? We'll start with their headspace. How do they view you in their headspace? We have the Four of Earth. So they have been pretty rigid when it comes to their foundations and their beliefs. They haven't wanted to kind of change them for anything or anyone. But now they are feeling like, you know what? I'm holding on to this pentacle, because the traditional card is the Four of Pentacles, and there's a man sitting on a chest, and they're holding on to a pentacle. They're holding on to that pentacle because that pentacle is you. They're holding on to it really tightly. They want that. They want to hold on to you. And their headspace, that's how they see you. That's how they feel about you. They want to hold on to you. We also have the Two of Thoughts. This is about making a decision. This is about making a decision as to which way to go. How do they go? Wait, Kat's just picked this card. Passion. So this passion. I'll get back to that though. When Kat picks cards, I'll take them as well, because he's my little helper. And I feel like Spirit has sent him to guide me and give me these extra messages that come through. But I'll get back to the passion card. So anyway, they have a decision to make. They want to get back to you. They just don't know how. They know there's two paths they can take. One is smooth sailing. The other one's very difficult. They have been lazy before and not done the work. And now they're like, can I actually take the easy path? The easy path might be quick, but it might not be long lasting. The long path might be hard, but it'll be worth it because it'll be long lasting. That's how I feel they are at right now in their headspace. They're tossing this up, how to go about getting back in your good graces, so to speak. And we have the Seven of Mirrors. This could also be sometimes a card of fantasy, thinking this is all just a pipe dream, it's a fantasy, they can't do this, they can't do that. The traditional card has a person sitting on a bench or looking into the water or something, but there's all these cups, all these options. So I feel like they see you that with someone who has options. You have other options other than them. So why would you go back to them? They've been horrible towards you. They put this relationship on ice. They said some horrible things. They might have done some horrible things. So they see, like, for them, this is might just be a fantasy of theirs. But they're going to try anyway, even though you have all these other options that are presented to you. So now let's see what's happening in how they feel about you in their heart space. We have Destiny Calls, number 10, end of a cycle, coming full circle, releasing things. It's time to let go. We've worked out our karma. We've cycled through the lessons we have to learn. Now we can start anew. They want to start anew with you with this card here. We have Independence, Nine of Earth. They are working on being comfortable with themselves in the material world. They're working on their independence. They're working on becoming the person that they can present themselves to you. Someone who is independent in the material world. Someone who has built themselves up. We have all these coins laid on each other. They've built themselves up. They're no longer down here. They've gone up here. So this one flipped over, so we'll take it. And we have the Page of Thoughts. This has to do with messages, sending messages. This is also about going within, looking for answers, seeking answers, exploring, putting things underneath the microscope and examining it. So the King and Queen of Thoughts is very analytical, very logical. So, and the Knight of Thoughts is about seeking truth. They're truthful and they're action oriented. So it makes sense that the Page of Thoughts as well is about, seeking something and being analytical and a bit logical as well. So they're trying to find a way to do this in that kind of manner to get back to you. But I feel with this energy, it's like, this is your heart space. There's no place for being analytical. There's no space for putting things underneath the microscope. In your heart space, this is perfect. Open yourself up to whatever comes and just flow with it. Flow with the universe and spirit. So what's going on in the 3D world? We have addiction. Devil's energy. For me, I don't feel like they are struggling with addictions. I feel like they've overcome addictions. This could be codependency, drugs, alcohol, sex, whatever, gambling. They've overcome that now. They've put that to rest. They put it to bed. So they can now move forward because they're working on their independence. What else do we have in the 3D? Yep, we have the Ace of Flames. They want to reignite the flame. They want to put the spark back into the connection. They want to unfreeze. I don't know where the card is now. There we go. They want to take that match, that flame, and start thawing this out. Thaw out the relationship. Ace is about new beginnings. So it's about a new beginning. A beginning where they reignite the flame. Where they spark the connection. And we have the Seven of Flames, defending themselves. So they're ready to defend themselves when it comes to this relationship. They're ready to give it their all. They're ready to fight for this. If they have to defend themselves, let's try to refocus. There we go, I think. Cat, please. Let's see if this refocuses. Not. Sorry about that. Anyway, we have the Seven of Flames, defending oneself. They are more than ready to defend themselves when it comes to this relationship and to fight for it now. And that's where they're at in the material world. Future energies of this relationship. But what will the future hold? You may not have spent Valentine's Day together, But that's just one day out of the whole year. What else do you have coming for you for the rest of this year? Wait, I was supposed to get back to this passion card. Sorry. That cat picked out. So we have passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And then this fell out as well. This is seduction, passion, and romance awaits. So 2 cards talking about passion here. If you allow this to flourish and heal, and I'm talking about letting it heal properly, not just taking them back and saying, you know, all is forgiven. No. Stand in your power. Know your power. Don't take them back for anything other than if they're going to treat you as the queen that you are, as the empress that you are. You are the divine feminine. You know, don't accept a knight. Don't accept the page. You know, accept a king or an emperor, nothing less. But when that happens, there'll be passion, a lot of passion, a lot of joyful time together where you actually are courting each other. You're kind of doing the whole sexy flirting thing. You kind of like learning to know each other because people have transformed in this relationship. So you're like kind of like you're flirting, you're having fun, you're being playful, but there's passion. But it will be slow and steady because you know you're not going to rush into things this time. And I just noticed here we have the stars. A long journey brings rewards. So even if this takes time, if you let it take the time it needs, you will have the reward. Like the long journey will bring rewards, and I feel huge rewards. The other side, we have the spirit. Unseen forces watch over you. So this is all divinely orchestrated. Allow it to be down to divine timing, and you will see that things will work out the way they should. Okay, so we have Medusa, jealousy leads to downfall. And we have the Spider, be meticulous and patient. We have green here. Green is heart chakra. So there's something about someone or I feel like someone around you will be jealous of this. They'll see this new love blossoming again, and they'll get a bit jealous when it comes to this. But as long as you're being meticulous and patient, and you don't like, we had earlier, let your friends help you, and then I said be cautious about some friends who are trying to help but they're not really helping. Again, same thing here. Just be cautious who you share this with, because not everyone's going to be happy for you, is what I feel. And that is where the jealousy will come in. There'll be green of envy, which is not something that we want. But yeah, so to wrap up this reading, let's get a final message from the person, your person, the person you're watching this thing for, this video for. You know, we know there's going to be passion. We know there's going to be a release of emotions. There's going to be all these things, this transformation happening. And they're going to come back and they're going to defend themselves and their love for you and this connection. But today, this Valentine's Day, what message do they want to give you as a final message? So their final message to you is, I've never forgotten you, even though you think I have. This person keeps you in their heart, in their mind, in their soul. They will not show this to you, and you will probably never know it until they come and tell you when they've done all this work and they come back to you. But they've never forgotten you, even though you think they have. So appearances can be deceiving, is what I'm getting mainly from that. So, that is your Valentine's Day reading. I hope you enjoyed that. Please comment, subscribe, and share if you so feel inclined. If you want a personal reading, please visit my website. I'll have the link in the description box below. So, from Pro and myself, we're saying good night and happy Valentine's Day. Thanks, everyone. Bye.